Alright guys, welcome to the street. Yeah, finally you're ready for part 2. Ding. Alright, you're here to make Luffy. Chisana koro ni wa. Oh. I think oh sorry. Alright, let's go. Wait. Alright, let's go. Among the abandoned. Now that the danger is behind us, it started sinking in just how unsettling this place is. Hard to believe it used to be a village. It seems that this Kaniloka was in charge here. From your accounting, he was quite dedicated to Zoralja. The villagers were likely monitoring the imprisoned Tural Vital at Zoralja behest. And at some point they become involved in the research of soul. Thessalja, you say her name was? I wonder what her story is. If it's alright if I go around by myself now? Among the abandoned, Cryo is eager to begin searching the research facility. While we discern the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let's take a look around for information as well as a way to the upper level. Search a way to the upper floor. What happened to the people here? Did they all leave or did we already meet them? To think that people actually volunteered their soul for this experiment. Success was far from guaranteed. Even the best case they would cease to be men was their devotion to Zoralja was so absolute. Let me talk to Graha first. I wonder what Berkluk would make of this research into transferring soul. It won't open, and I don't think it yields to our shoulder either. We will have to do the old-fashioned way and find the key. Lol. Leave can behind. The researcher likely moved between the upper and lower level. Perhaps we can find a key among their belongings. Test subject journal. The recruitment volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be a chance. Soul transfers a few days ago. I can write. Can write good? Yes, I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength today. Bit. Oi. Getting hard to control strength today. Bit off. Hand of feeder, cannot help it, so strong. Hungry, always hungry, cannot control it. I must eat. I'm eater, must eat. You find nothing that resemble a verification key. Perhaps you should search elsewhere. Yeah, before that. It makes me angry to think about what they did here. Supply for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items, it's a manual outlining the regulation and tranquilizer gas to be used in emergency. You dig deeper and find a verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the iron gate. Alright, let's go. We found it. Cool. You found the key? Great. I call the others. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. Excuse me, sorry. Ah, now nice. And center. So, this is The observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Valagamada. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergency. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal failure. Most likely, for a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right, then we must see if we can find some clues about Gululja mother. I think I can use this terminal. She'll taught me how. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Disalja. It brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. She's dead. Disalja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Log. This sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted. Even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Great, agree. Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought. There it is. There it is finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you are happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for both of us. I admit the Turavidra gave me a fright at first, but when I remember who fell the mighty Valigarmada. Right. I will not soon forget our visit to Dex facility. It was a troubling reminder of the disparity that can arise from the belief that souls are simply a resource to be exploited. Iluwasa is really good at driving the hover cargo. I wonder if I can learn how to drive it too. I'm glad we could find what we sought in that abandoned facility. It seems safe to say my brother returned to Yuyawata for the Turavidra. He wanted his power, no matter the cost. Here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its content. But first thing first, let us deliver the data to Shale. has talked to Shale in the back room. From what I can see, things haven't changed much since the funeral. People are still listless like before. I've been thinking it may behoove us to learn how to use the various devices fought throughout Alexandria. Better late than never, after all. The data will be in good hand with Shale. It was Shale who gave me the storage device before we left. She said that we would probably need it, and we did. Gulja has no trouble keeping up with the whole thing. He's really like his father's son. Having now spent some time in this harsh environment, I feel I have a better understanding of how much of the steadying presence Finn was to her people. You have found information of Gulja's mother. You lot never cease to amaze. Welcome back. Gulja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all which is encrypted, so I need time to process anything. I will need time to process anything. In that case, Alice and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I shall let you know as soon as I have finished my work. Thank you. We will see you again soon. Decrypting file isn't the hard part. It was the number of digits in the password is unknown in that log. Long nights begin. I meet some members of Oblivion on my way back here. They themselves were returning after having paid their respect to Spain. I suspect the Alexandrian plight remind Alfino and Alice of their galleons. Little wonder they feel compelled to assist in any way they can. I share our friend concern. It's not surprising that Alexandrians are having difficulty coping with their grief, but still. I will stay here with Shale. There's a lot I can learn just from watching her. Guidance of the Hiesto. Geo concern is a red plan upon his face. Alice isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remembers a time before they were dependent on the soul system. Even they are unsettled and wandering aloud everywhere. If they will have the chance to reunite with old friend and family before they pass on. With a good reason too. The journey home won't be an easy one for these who have grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folks who've been living Tural once with no elders to care for. The words of the prophet has reached us into Oldal. My brother is doing all she can to see the Zaktura Railroad restored to operation, so that the people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go as far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things a sight easier. How long before it's back in service? I wouldn't say. When I left for a visit, Kona seemed reluctant to make promise. But while Shell is working on the data, we could go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shaloni Station, then. I'll make sure to keep Koana informed. Let us know if there's good news concerning the railroad. We can disseminate it through our network and hopefully put some mind at ease. Pam 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 pam. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Oh, I need to speak with Yati. Hineshba told me everything about your fight inside the dome, his mother. It's a relief to know that even to the last, she never lost her inquisitive nature. She never gave up on her dream. And now, it lives on in Hineshba. Yeah. This is why you have to talk to most of the important NPC, right? To get all the information you can get. Yo! I feel it, Koana in. He asks that we continue to support the Alexandrian as the best we can. Operations are still suspended while we are trying to remain optimistic. It's good to see you are looking well yourself. Vow of resolve, and the Lord dumbering to wood. What can I do for you? We are hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tural that can make the journey on foot. I see. As it happened, the Vow of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Ah, Scratch, they're on his way. Oh, Erenville. My God, you're off it, brother. Gaps, did our little Bun finally outgrow his old clothes? Hey, stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a cleaner, and now I've chosen a different path. It was time for a change. You hear about the railroad too? It was in part of my siege that the original Dawnblazer was sacrificed. So I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I'm assuming Lamati has explained the growing urgency of the needs that have you to report. The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we are having difficulty pulling her into the station, in the manner of speaking. You see, when you use the Dawnblazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all consideration. But now we are back to our original problem: how to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitant of Mehuaheotan. That's it. The Ronic. Though the Heterocero that followed them are none too pleased about their Heterocero being spooked by the noise of the locomotive. Either the solution I devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. Ronick will need to be deterred from wandering across the track. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them, or they panic and we put off their glazing again. When the railroad plotted to avoid the Ronick preferred grazing areas, though, it's odd that they're getting so close in the first place. The Ronick grazing pattern has shifted since the track was laid. I'm not certain why, but I intend to ask the people of Mewatasoan for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter. I too would hear what the Heterocero have to say about it. They are the ones most affected after all. I believe it would be best to begin by counseling the leader, Wato. The rest of you can accompany us to the Heterocero encampment if you like. It's only certainly that the Ronick changed their grazing pattern. They didn't stray so close to the track before. For now, we will continue work on the silent locomotive as planned, here hoping that whatever you come up won't require a total overhaul. Alright. I think this is the part where the leader meets Koana for the first time. Shipato! That's Koana, vow of reason, is it not? I can scarce believe it. As committed as the Heterocero are to the tradition, they are amenable to the unfamiliars. Or so I am told. To think all of this can be packed up a moment notice to follow whatever the Ronick lead. Our prior visit to the Heterocero was also on railroad business. Pray they do not take us for train enthusiasts. Vow of resolve. Vow of reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. But what bring you all the way to Mewatasoa? I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerned the matter of the Aktura Railroad. First, oh no. Second, oh no, and then no. Then, you two have noted that the Ronick unexpected change in behavior then. My son, Shepeto, has been looking into this matter. Shepeto? Normally, we expect the Ronick to keep to their favorite ground nearby for a while yet. And despite a thorough research, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in Praiorian and Yawatare. Yautanani? Prairionan? Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward towards your railroad. I certainly have seen no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Heterosauros would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am a Heterosauros descent. My parents travel with the Ronic as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a bit, you see. During such a migration, one of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I am forced to assume that I was left. A chance to encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade, that I might fend for myself. I become a stall keeper in Tulera market, and that is where the down servant found and adopted me. I've already been in a place. I had already been in the palace sometimes when Lamati came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Truly, I have never heard of the Ronic choosing a path so arduous. Arduous. Alright. Arduous. As to force such a terrible decision. Nor of any Heterosauros willingly leaving their old flesh and blood behind. There must be some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in the footsteps that I might better make excuse for the action never much appealed to me. But if they have a good reason, wouldn't you want to know? Even if it might help you better understand the Runic current behavior. As is often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Heterosauros way may arise from the fear of reopening old wounds. Rather than the blind fervor for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistake. And to refuse to learn one of our country's treasured tradition would make me a poor, down servant indeed. Please teach me of the Ronic and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. We would be delighted. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Will you learn of Heterosauros culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am doing it correctly. Then it is settled. You will learn more of the Ronic, and we'll have a look around the plains. And perhaps in the process, we'll find the answer you seek. We seek, sorry. Oh no, not yet. Okay, sorry. Knowledge and culture I was born into is from written accounts alone, and a few of them at last. A few of them at that, sorry. It will be a joy to share our tradition with the new dawn servant, as we once did with Guru Jaja. The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do as we do. I hope you are not above the manual labor. I'm not the most experienced, I'm ashamed to admit, but I shall put forth every effort. That always seeks. Take this tool. Now, introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They will be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let us meet back here later to share what we have learned. Truth to be told, we don't get many visitors keen on learn our way of life. Anyone around here will tell you whatever you want to know, and then some. Well, back to being warriors of chores. I'm afraid I finished my task for the time being, but since you are so eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit of our migration custom? If you're here, you'll likely already know that the Ronic are our heteso, our guide that we travel with through the turning of season. We must trust them to lead us to fertile land with all we need to survive. But you may not know that sometimes the herd split into two, bound for different paths. On this occasion, we heterosexual must also part with half of our number. Damn! You may think it's a strange and stressful custom, but over the years, it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizon as a people. This too is the wisdom of the heterosexual. One more tidbit for you: when the herd split and we part with our kin, we exchange a wish to meet again wherever we are guided. The Sophia Ashi TP the Sepia Ashis Atasero Nehoyan. This one do. The way we go right through it. And me without my needle and sinew. Alright. Mending kit. Oh, these are precisely what I needed. I should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how often we pack and reassemble our tents, we are bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the Ronic High, they are made of durable enough that we generally needn't worry. Ronic Hide, the sturdiness make it an excellent material for clothing and shoe as well. Of all the many gifts our haters bestow, it's the most versatile. I don't know how we will get along without it. You're learning about the Hetesaro way of life, are you? I may have a thing or two to share, but rather than talking your ear off, let me test your power of deduction. I find answer much easier to recall if I've arrived at them myself. Our Hetesaro provide us with something that we use in medicines, poultices, and soap to drive away pests and to sustain our fire. What is it? Meat and organ? Is it Is it Dang again? It sounds like there are a story there, but that is indeed the correct answer. We discover miraculous pharaonic chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. There, where there is a need our heterosaur always provide. I know city folk are squeamish about dung, but you can't deny generation of results. I won't ask that you march across the plain, feel a sight of it, only that you keep open mind about our custom. Well, organic definitely have its functional benefit, but still. You are here to help. Well then, why don't I show you how to care for Ronic coat? Go on ahead and run your finger through it gently now. As you stroke the Ronic coats, you note that many portions are shaggy and tangled. This one fur is a bit overgrown, but a good brushing should thin it out. Would you like to give it a try? You will need the right tool for the job. Mind you, a comb of the type you use would just get lost in the tangle like a knot. Fur brush. A sturdy brush suitable for grooming even the fluffiest of Runic. Ah, he better share a Runic brush with you, did he? How like him. Now just run it through one little patch at a time, gently. Your dutiful brush the Runic until your arms grow weary of the prolonged battle with its coat. It appears much tidier now. Though the same cannot be said for your clothes, which have required a new coat of their own. Well done. With less excess fur, our friend will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat and less spectable. Cannot read. What the fuck? Suspectable to illness. The combat coat also makes it easier for us to identify injury should the need arise. You should come back during shading season. It's a sight to behold, but thanks to the heterosaur produce coat, we never want for clothing and blanket. We never want it for clothing and blanket. It would be okay. Same dialogue, sorry. You smell of the grass and the wind, which is the good thing, I promise. You would nearly be mistaken for one of us, or at least an adventurous Tonawata. I have to wonder how Valkwana is getting on. I assume he would be reluctant to get his entity, but it seemed he wished to understand us was sincere. Ah, there he is now. Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the Ronic and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination to force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how was your own work? Have you anything else? Anything to share? Sorry. Runic life, Hatesero life revolves around the Runic, but in turn the people receive all they need. I, I feel the truth of this myself, while I was hesitant to leave my fate to the whims of the Heteso. Rather than tread man-made path, I arrived where I was meant to be all the same. Mine is not the only way, though at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive of how the decision might be right does not mean that it's wrong. My parents had duty to the Ronic, and they did to me. And so I wonder if their leaving me behind was not a selfish act, as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concern. We are here in service of the people of Tura, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we have done today. While I will endeavor to remain curious, especially where the Heteso are concerned, I'm glad to hear that, Val Kwana. You're welcome among our herd anytime. While banana plant, rose runic, fruit and allergy. Excuse me. The warmth of family. Kwana appeared loath to part from his runic companion. What? Maybe the runic was telling something. Kwana, how did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Heteso. They nourish the Hetesero as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are equal of any man, not beasts to be tamed. Moreover, runic are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instinct and seek land where they might thrive. The Hetesor would never catch them, and neither should we. To control their migration patterns or capture those who wander too close to the track is out of the question. Then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we are able to visit the Ronic one's favorite grazing grounds. As we were told, the grass looked fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Ronic, even bird and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of Ceratops, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disaster, earthquake, landslide, and the like. Though Hetesaur would have surely put two and two together, were they cause geological, I measured the area eater to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong etheric nature to the east, moving across the plain, a bit slowly. A large animal, perhaps. And a powerful one, like it's not a predator, given the local fauna behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it has a bite taken out of its tail by something with very large fangs. It couldn't be a Turuheteso. Turuheteso? Runix River in the common tongue. Our people have several names for the such creature. Fang that still heteso in the night is another evocative one. Sorry. Runic can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuheteso. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with unusually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roams the wild in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from home and its pathful. In any case, I believe the source of the Ronic consternation is clear. As it's our next move, we must drive the river away, that they might return their grazing ground in peace. Never fear, we will make certain that the beast threaten you no more. Speak with Koana, wait. A powerful creature behaving unusually. Left to its device, it may well become a Tura Vedra. We must attend it to ere that happen. Those Ronic River must have a hefty set of teeth, but I'm not worried with what was. The Ronic River is a clear threat to the local population. We cannot allow it to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparation. And if others returning from across the plain have spotted it, they may have able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. I feel like I need to go as Viper.
ゾヒルだ。荒野の外れの方からこっちに向かってきてる。ロネークがすっかり怯えて動けなくなっちまって、あれじゃ生きり立った他の魔物にまで襲われかねねえ。みんなで協力して逃がしてやらねえと。
俺たちも行こう。なだめて落ち着かせてやれば誘導もできるはずだ。
まずはロネークの保護が優先。それが済んだらズルヘーゾヒリの討伐だな。
あなたはここに残って誘導されてきたロネークの受け入れを。
承知いたしました。どうかお気をつけて。
一刻も早くロネークを避難させなくては。
手分けしてかかればきっと大丈夫だ。
ロネークがいます。だいぶ動揺してるな。なだめてやれば落ち着くだろう。
Oh, the go, run.
もう大丈夫そうですね。先に進みましょう。ロネークもまたトライオンの一部。必ず守り抜く。この先に何が。急ぎましょう。いましたよ。
あたしらにかかればこんなやつら。
ゼルヘイゾヒリの影響で凶暴化してるのか。別の方向からも来たぞ。
Oh my god. Star Wars stream?
お前の相手はこの私だ。
気に片付ける。なんとか守りきれましたね。
肝心のズルヘイゾヒリってのはどこにいるんだ？
Finally.
向こうを見ろ。でっけえやつが向かってくるぞ。
ロネークの角を通さない強固な外角と鋭利な牙。あいつがズルヘイゾヒリか。
No wonder they are so
い
afraid.
けません、ロネークが。
Armored T-Rex, brother. Woi, kau nak?
させない。
Oi, brother.
僕の命に変えても。みんなを守ってみせる。
てりゃー！兄さん、大丈夫か？
僕のことはいい。早くロネークを安全な場所へ。よーしよし、もう大丈夫だ。
おっしゃ。あとはこいつをぶっ倒すだけだな。
民を導く王としてこれ以上好きにはさせない。
Let's do this. Time to bangkai. Double stream.
全然歯が通らねえぞ。
何か秘密があるはず。分析しないと。
Yeah.
その仕組み見極めてみせる。
Protect by a high invisible height. Protected by 9 incredible.
奴を止めてください。
よし、足を狙おう。動きが鈍った。兄さん、今だ。
広いのエーテルが流れている。発生源はどこだ。分析完了。データは揃った。胸部に高密度のエーテルを確認。この鉄鋼弾で外角ごと神格を貫く。よし、エーテルの流れが止まりました。
Let's go. Bangkai.
これで攻撃が通じるんだな。さすがコーナ兄さん。まだやる気かよ。とことん付き合ってやるぜ。
Oh.
テルの塊は奴に吸収させてはいけません。なら私たちでいただこうぜ。
Feel bad, but we have to kill it to keep peace.
脅威は排除できましたね。ロネークは
逃がしたロネークはみんなメワヘイゾーンで保護した。念のため手分けして周辺を確認してるが、もう大丈夫だろう。
皆様、本当にありがとうございます。そしてコーナ様、私たちはあなたのことを誤解しておりました。竜王であるあなたが恩義を呈してロネークを守ってくださったこと、部族を代表して厚くお礼申し上げます。
民を守り導くのが王の務め。
Ah,
そこに
we
部も
come
にも
back
違いは
to
ありま
that
せん。
persona.
だからこの外角、驚くほどエーテルの伝導率が高かった。これを素材として加工すれば、周囲に微弱なエーテルを放射できるマグが作れるかもしれません。
So now they're going to use this scale to make sure the Ronic does not come close to the train. Confirm.
なるほど。天敵と同じエーテルを放射すれば本能的に
See?
鉄道を避けるようになるってわけか。いけるかもしれないな。それならロネークを必要以上に刺激することなく鉄道を運行させられそうだ。
本当かよ。さすがコーナ兄さん。
それにしてもこいつの姿をまた見ることになるなんてな。もう20年以上にもなるが間違いないよ。交易のためにシャーローニ荒野を離れて旅した時に見たんでさ。ローデニヘタ平原にあった同胞の集落がズルヘーゾヒリに襲われて大勢が犠牲になって、なんとも痛ましい光景でしたわ。
ローデニヘタ平原、僕がペルペル族の行商人に拾われた場所。その話詳しく聞かせてもらえませんか。
ローデニヘタ平原にもうちと同じようにロネークをヘイゾとするヘーザーロの一団がいたんでさ。先にも言った通り、あっしは交易のために彼らの集落を訪れてやしてね。ところがその晩のこと、ズルヘーゾヒリが現れたんでさ。集落中が文字通りの大混乱。あっしも大慌てで荷物をまとめて逃げ出したんですが、一組の若い夫婦が逆走していくじゃありませんか。自分たちがおとりになるからせがれとロネークを頼む、そう叫んで二人はズルヘーゾヒリに向かって駆け出していったんでさ。あっしは無我夢中で走り続けた。ですが夜闇の中で集落の一団とはぐれちまって、日が昇る頃には一人になっていたわけです。 風の頼りによれば、その後一団は何とかロネークの群れをまとめて別の土地へと逃げ延びたとか。しかし混乱の最中、行方不明になった者も多く、おとりとなった夫婦もついに帰らなかったそうです。
その夫婦の子はどうなったのでしょ
さあ、そこまでは。ただ逃げ延びていたにせよ、一団とはぐれていたら一人で生きられるような年じゃなかったですよ。
う。おそらくその子は幸運にも旅のペルペル族に拾われて一命をつなぎ、やがては蓮王グルージャジャの養子となったのでしょう。あの時の僕には理解できなかった。なぜみんなが僕を置いてロネークと共に去ってしまったのか。しかし今ようやく分かりました。両親は僕を見捨てたのではなく、守ろうとしてくれたのだと。ずっと恨むしかなかった家族でしたが、今後は彼らに感謝しなければいけませんね。おかげで僕はズルヘイゾヒリに撃たれることもなく、父と兄、そして妹、新しい家族に出会えたのだから。そして王となった今、僕の家族はトライオラの民すべてです。両親が託してくれた思いを胸に、王として家族を守り抜いてみせますよ。
The warmth of family. Oops. If Valkona counts among us his family, then he is part of us. Ours. Wait. You made feeling that to Cyril looks easy. On behalf of the head, so I thank you. We certainly got more than we bargained for when we set out to solve our railroad conundrum. I can't imagine how Kwana must be feeling right now. That river, you don't suppose it was the same one as that? To know that the Heteso are safe is more than enough, yet could it be wrong to hope that in protecting them we also avenge my parent? It is the least I owe to them after all this time. The Lord, I thank you for standing by me as down servant and as the oft imperfect man beneath that mantle. Now let us return our attention to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the runic straying from their favorite grazing and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. These whistles must be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the track on instinct, yet not strong enough as to drive them into panic. If we can achieve this, it will be far better than traditional whistle, more effectively than less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let us return to Sharon Station and begin work on it. Then Wakila and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. I am pleased to have seen it with my own eyes. The wisdom and the courage our new down servant will use to lead this nation. I wish them all the best. Now that the Heteso has taken to you, we will have to come. You will have to come and see us again. Oi. Ding 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 ding. A variety of artisans from Crossroads have come to assist with the railroad, so I foresee no difficulty in creating the whistle that Kona proposed. The train will be ready in no time. I will always carry a spare of spectacle too, as it can be difficult to find replacement outside the city. You wouldn't believe how many I went through during the ride outside the station. You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it? So the Ronic were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are. And the Valkon are not too bad himself. With his whistle's idea, Tic Tac will have the train on track before you know it.
Yosh, 完成だ。
すっげー！まるで列車が蘇ったみてえだ。
本当はもっとピカピカにしたかったんだけどな。外装は予備部品の寄せ集めだ。まるっと新調した内部機関は外からじゃ見えねえしよ。だがロネークたちを脅かしちまわねえようにみんなが最高の仕事をしてくれた。線路の枕木一つ一つからその下のバラストまで音が出る部分は全部見直して改良したんだぜ。
本当にありがとうございます。鉄道にかける皆さんの思いあってこその新車両ですね。
いやいや、こんな短期間で完了したのはトライオラが人手をかき集めてくれたからさ。それにズルヘイゾヒリの外角を使ってエーテル式の警笛を作るだなんてよ。そんなアイデア俺たちだけじゃ絶対に